Excuse me. Hi. Can you tell me what time it is? My phone is dead. It's charging.
It's 1:15.
Okay. 1:15 what?
2.
Sorry, it's just I have been through a lot of time zones today. Airports, they also make me feel kind of panicked. You know, like I'm gonna be late even though I'm 3 hours early. You know, I cannot remember what life was like before these things. Practically prehistoric times, right? Hey, Robert, yeah, I made it. No, I'm fine. It's my battery died. No, I'm okay. No, I honestly feel okay. I only threw up once on the first flight. How's Bobby? I know. Well, the pamphlet says it's just a 20-minute ride from Tijuana proper once we get there. So yeah, it should be. I love you too. Hey, give Bobby a big kiss from me, okay? Bye.
You should try some Dramamine. It'll help with motion sickness.
Thanks, but no, I don't have motion sickness. I was on chemo. Yeah, I guess it's still in my system.
How many rounds?
Oh, just one. Well, I only took just the one, because, but now I am on my way to Mexico to try something else. There's this place down in Tijuana. They have this really great success rate. Because you know, with chemo, it kills everything, the good and the bad. But with this, they focus on building up the good to fight the bad. And there's this guy, he's been going there since 1983 for prostate cancer treatment.
I see, and you have spoke with this prostate cancer patient yourself?
Well, no, but I mean, it is right there in their pamphlet.
Yes, I see.
I'm Hetty McAllister.
Charles?
So, are you on your way home, or is this just a pit stop on the way to somewhere else?
I'm headed home. Medical conference.
How funny. Well, what kind of doctoring do you do?
I'm an oncologist.
Get out. Really? Huh. Well, isn't life just bizarre?
That's one word for it. Do you mind me asking you what your doctors have said?
Nothing good. Invasive epithelial ovarian cancer, stage 4. Well, the chemo, it made me really, really sick. And I have a son, Bobby, he's 8. I couldn't let him see me that way. So I started looking into alternatives, and that looked like a good fit.
I see.
I know. You think that I'm crazy to stop chemo treatments, that I'll probably end up being one of those people that you read about who ends up in a bathtub full of ice with a kidney missing. They said the chemo only has a 17% chance of working. And this has about the same chance without all the sickness. So I figured, why not give it a shot?
What happens if this doesn't work?
What do you mean?
Will you try more chemo or just bounce to one alternative therapy to the next?
It's gonna work.
What if it doesn't? You said you had a son, Bobby. You said you didn't want your son to see you sick. What if this doesn't work? What's next? What are your goals?
My goals. I have cancer, Doc. My goal is to get better.
Your doctor said that your chance of recovery is 17% with chemo. That means there's an 83% chance that you're not going to get better. Knowing that there's an 83% chance of dying, what do you want?
I don't want to die.
No one wants to die. No one wants to get cancer. That's out of our control. But what's in our control is what we do with the time that we have left. If you could close your eyes and be anywhere on Earth, where would you be?
Oh, there's too many places. I mean,
Close your eyes. Good. Another one. One more. Tell me what you're thinking about.
a beach. Bobby's off. He's playing in the sand, and Robert's just holding my hand.
What else?
Traveling. I want to go to India. You see pictures of it, and it's just so bold, so vivid. I've always been like a soccer mom, you know, in pastels and pretty, but I want red. I just want all the colors to just engulf me.
Then do that. Go try this treatment if you think it'll work. But don't get so focused on the treatment that you forget to live with whatever time you have left.
What kind of a doctor advises a person with cancer to forego treatment and go running off to India?
When I was a resident, there was this woman. She was nice, really genuinely nice, thoughtful. We knew her chance of recovery was zero, but we kept treating her. Every intervention we could think of, we inflicted on her. She kept asking to go home for the 4th of July. Apparently that was a big deal in her family. We told her no. We said we needed her longer for observations. Her daughter followed me down the hall, spun me around, and said that you and I both know that she will not see another 4th of July. You're sending her home. I realized that there's a difference between treating a disease and treating a patient. Treating a disease is easy. Pile on interventions and you don't even have to think about the patient lying in the hospital bed. Treating the patient, you have to listen. You have to find out who they are and what they value in life. That's what I do. I listen, and then I advise. And sometimes that means chemo, and sometimes that means accepting death.
Well, what happened to her, the woman?
She died a few months later, surrounded by her family. That was the first time that I felt that I had done something right by a patient.
Now boarding flight 260 nonstop to JFK.
Well, that's me. Hetty, just because it's the end of life doesn't mean you have to stop living. Good luck.
Hey, Robert. No, I'm fine. I think I should come home.